chairs by the pool.
Say less, I'm about to rub that smile right off her face. Let's go, let's run it.
And so after a crazy long test filled with overwhelming evidence, Carlos finally decides to confront T. There is no telling how T is going to react, but I hope you guys have your talkies.
She right there having a good time too. Hey, what up, D?
What's good?
What up, bud? It's kind of weird seeing you here, to be honest. What's good with my boy?
Good.
I'm sorry. Is this?
Nah, the real question is, what are you doing here?
This is not happening right now.
You what?
What is this? Who are these people and why are they filming me?
Don't worry about it.
No,
let me know what you're doing here. No, let me know what you're doing here.
That's a violation of my privacy.
Now watch what she's about to do. Gaslighting and deflecting at its finest. And it's very important for you guys to identify these narcissistic traits in a woman.
So now you want to yell at me?
Okay, you don't have the permission to film me. Can you please turn the cameras off?
Look, do you know where you're sitting right now? Do you know who you're sitting next to?
Why can't they talk?
Don't worry about them. Focus on me. Do you know who you're sitting next to right now?
None of your business. How about that?
None of my business. How you gonna be in a relationship with me and say this none of my business?
What are you even doing here? I thought you were gonna run errands.
I thought you was running errands.
I was going to run them later.
I'm running my errands.
Chris Brown, try to tell y'all, these hoes ain't loyal. My kings, if you don't remember anything else, remember this.
Is
all
this
girls
true?
cheat. All girls cheat. But if she love you, you won't never find out.
So, you must learn how to master this.
You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off, because if you don't, you're going to be the fool. You're going to be the one that's left a dried up husk, because when she's done what you believe, she'll walk away. But here's the thing. Guys, when you learn to walk away from a woman, you're in a position of power.
If your man's brother tried to, would you tell your man?
If my man's brother tries to, why are you going to start that family drama? I'll just put him in his place and I'll keep it moving.
Double it.
Probably won't tell the brother. He's probably going to be more hurt than anything, and then just have trust issues between me and the brother.
Would you ever brother?
Hell no.
Why?
Just not my standards.
She's loyal.
Unfortunately, and that's why I'm over love, because what are you going to do with loyalty?
This is off topic and random as hell. But Michael Blackson, how do we like our woman?
Huge.
How big are we talking?
I mean,
you know when they used to say thick with 2 C's? This is like thick with like a lot of C's, bro.
I mean,
like,
when I hit it from the back, I want to hear blop, 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 blop.
That's the longest Logan has ever gone.
Blop, 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 blop.
This is a certified hood classic.
To this day. To this day.
Can you define what a high value man is in your eyes then?
One, a man who's not interested in multiple women. 2, what's funny about that? Okay, how old are y'all?
Continue on. No, keep going.
How old are y'all?
No, keep going. I don't want to interrupt you. Keep going.
How old are y'all?
Keep going. Keep going.
How old are y'all?
I have a question.
I am 30 years old.
Okay, and how old are you?
I don't understand what that has to do with the question.
Because, okay, so not only, I'm very like, I date older men. So I'll say I date men who lived their life and like, they done everything they wanted to do. Y'all are still young. Y'all are just touching money. And who been touching money, who been fuck.
Okay, so you think a high value guy doesn't have multiple women. Okay, what else?
That's not what I said. But a high value man would, no.
Are y'all on the same podcast as me?
No, you did. You said a guy that's not interested in multiple women. You did say that, sis.
Okay,
Stupid. I have never ever seen a girl speak 3 languages in less than 50 seconds. English, bullshit, and nonsense.
I have friends who guys will hit me up in my DM and be like, yo, put me on with her. Put you on with her? This girl's rent is $8,000 a month. Her bills, her business, her whole lifestyle. She's a boss. You already know that you're telling me to put you on with somebody that put you on with someone that you can't even, you gotta at least match.
Wait. Sweetheart, he said, put him on with your friend.
Guys will hit me up in my DM and be like, yo, put me on with her.
not put him on to pay her monthly bills. Those are her bills, not his.
But vice versa.
Not
we do
even
that. But
match.
go ahead, Rico.
Absolutely.
But what I want to say is this, and we went, and I wanted to say this before, but I'm glad that y'all all said this because now you're going to understand where I'm really coming from. See, let's take dating people's potential out of it, and let's talk about dating people's material, because that's the world that we live on, and that's the problem on why I made the mistake. You know what? You look like you don't have a 420 credit score. You have Christian Dior bags and you have red bottoms and YSL every single day. But you don't even know how to get it. Somebody gave it to you.
You see, this is what is wrong with dating today, is that you ladies are so worried about everything else but the person.
I'm looking for a wealthy businessman, like somebody who can take care of me, because like the way that I was I'm a Nigerian.
Jay Willikers, this is me searching my pockets for a fuck to give.
I'm a Nigerian woman. I want the same household that I had when I was a child.
We do not care.
So my dad took care of my mother, all his wives, all his girlfriends. They never had to like lift a finger. When I was younger, I never entered the kitchen.
Have you guys ever wondered why women act like this? Because of social media. Now, may we have Pastor Boosie come down and preach to the gospel.
Everything. It made more avenues for money now.
Right. For sure.
But it up everything. Marriages. Everything. At first, your bitch used to just see the niggas at work, you, and that's it. And come home. That's all she had to look at. Now she got about 30,000 niggas to look at. You heard me? For when you don't act right. And she hypnotized by all the other the bitch shit on Instagram that she ain't getting. So all that time you didn't put in but no money, everything you too. All you had to look at was your side. Your bitches at work, your bitch at home, and come back. That's all we had. That's all. A couple side bitches from the other side of town. Now you hypnotized.
Yeah.
You look at your bitch and you see 1,000 bitches look better.
Thank you, Pastor Boosie, with your incredible inspiration and such remarkable knowledge. Now, with social media, it has made the majority of men invisible to women.
Shocking new claim about the falling marriage rate is raising a lot of questions right now. A new study says the reason fewer people are getting married is because there's a shortage of, quote, economically attractive men. The study from Cornell University says women aren't getting married because prospective husbands can't provide enough financial security.
Breaks my heart. Nah, it really breaks my heart.
You can be a 6 in Montana, and you can still be getting hit up by verified dudes.
Yeah.
Like, so what chance does the guy who works in Target in Montana have?
I really don't find girls interesting. A lot of girls are not interesting, man.
That's the number one problem with Gen Z girls. They've all been so addicted to social media. They're all involved in the same things: astrology, Jeffrey Dahmer, copy-paste, TikTok dancing, the same talking points and same opinions about everything. And they like the same interests. They all do nail techs and sell clothes on Depop. It's all copy-paste. And it gets really boring after a while.
With social media, it has turned the majority of women into 49ers. She's a 4, but she thinks she's a 9.
Okay, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10.
10s across the board. Oh, period.
I would rate myself a 10.
A 10?
A 10.
Period.
A 10. Like 1,000 or something.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
I got big boobs, so probably that.
Or like everybody likes my eyes. I think my eyes are fine too.
I'll give you an 8.5 because I really dig the strong aesthetic.
8.5.
More like 8.5 pounds away from her being on my 300-pound life. More like 8.5 grams of sodium away from a damn stroke. More like 8.5. On a scale of 10 trillion, You see, this is what social media has done, is that it has made the modern woman so worried about the status, their wants, their needs. It's always about me, instead of getting to know the damn guy.
Dating as a stripper is so hard because every time you date a guy, he thinks he's your pimp or your boyfriend pimp. Like, you're not a pimp, you're just a leech.
You see, girls who have a face filled with makeup will always be the first to say, he's a leech, get out of my face. First of all, sweetheart, that's not even your freaking face.
He needs some milk.
So this guy that took me on a date, when he asked for the check, he asked the waiter to split the check. So while we were waiting for the check, I said, I go to the bathroom and never back. Cause
I have to admit, she has a booty built for back shots and a face built for missionary. But unfortunately, she is not built for marriage.
You're like a dream come true. Talking cat.
You see, a lot of you ladies want a traditional man.
They want you to be 6 feet tall. They want you to make $100,000 a year. They want you to be in shape. They want you to have all these accolades of experience of being a man. They want you to go through your masculine journey.
But yet, you guys don't even know how to be a traditional woman.
The men don't go to women and say, accept me short, accept me broke, accept me fat. But we go to them and say, accept us ran through.
Basically, like, I caught like 30 bodies when I moved to LA, so that was like my big thing. They're like, oh, like American whore. Put her in
30? In
Yeah.
how long a period of time?
It's like 3 months.
But we go to them and say, accept us ran through. That's not a fair deal.
Well, some
Like,
women,
so-
some women, a
so
lot of
it-
women do accept men that are short and broke.
Not if you look
No,
at the
no,
data.
a
Not if
lot
you
of
look at the data.
women
Men only swipe right
do.
on, or women only swipe right on dating apps 5% of the time. 5%. On the high end, 20%. Women do not accept, and that's the number one place that people are meeting today. So women actually, we do not accept men that are short, broken, fat. Historically, even throughout all of history, most men didn't even get to reproduce. That's a privilege.
But can I just,
Yeah.
okay, so if a dude is broke,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
If a dude is short, right? Okay, so if you're broke, you're less likely to be able to provide for my family. If
Mhm.
you're short, you're more likely to give me kids.
Right.
If a woman is ran through, her vagina still feels good, you're still gonna come. What's
Yeah,
your
but
problem?
she's more likely. She's more likely to
You're
cheat or
still gonna
leave.
come.
She's more
Speak up,
likely to
man,
cheat.
please. So is
She's
he.
more likely to
He
cheat.
is more likely to cheat as well.
No,
Like,
no,
you
no,
can't-
no,
and
no.
the thing
She's
is-
no,
and the
she,
thing
no,
is-
she's no, she, no. Okay,
Can we
we
not
talked
talk
about
over the
this.
host?
Yeah. If she slept with more people, she's more likely to cheat. And if a guy has slept with more people, it's not the same.
I find it so funny that these girls just cannot swallow the bitter truth, but will swallow gallons of nuts.
The freakiest thing you done did.
I had a threesome with my nigga and he nutted in her ass and I ate it.
And I'm that bitch.
What? The truth of a matter of fact is, most women, they don't even know what men want. Like bragging about you being a professional harvester of a cream gobbler is not attractive to men at all.
I'm sure you've heard women on here come before and they're like, I can have about feelings just like a guy. And I'm like, ladies, stop bragging about that. We don't want to hear that you can have sex without emotion. That is an adaptation. That is what we need for you to take care of our children, for you to have emotion when it comes to sex. What that tells me is that you've had so much sex that you've got with so many different partners that you can disassociate sex from intimacy.
It's a turnoff.
Yeah, but like the thing is, evolution made us this way. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Evolution made us this way. Evolution did not make you that way. If you became that way, it's problematic. We talked about this also.
Agreed.
Guys, you guys want to have a really great time tonight, go rent the movie After Porn Ends. It's a documentary called After Porn Ends. Just watch the last 20, 30 minutes, and it shows what happens to all the porn stars 5-10 years after they get out of porn. All the male porn stars are like, They're playing golf. They've started a law practice. These guys are like accountants and lawyers. They've got a family. Their lives are great. All of the women are crying. They're drug addicts. They've gotten into incredibly abusive relationships. Several of them have gotten back into porn. Again, we are two different genders. We are not just different hormonally. We are different biologically and different, ready for it, neurologically. And that's the reason why when men, the adaptation, I had sex with 500 women, it doesn't really affect them as much.
Gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. But before I end this video, gentlemen, remember this. If you don't pay attention to a woman's past, her past will come back and ruin your future.
Fuck was that? The girl shit blew my fucking eye.
You better come on before you fuck up the video.
Fuck this video. You gonna blew half my fucking face off.
That was the cheese blew off the pizza.